Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, the best 3/4 tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, coming at you with Shadow Hitmonchan on a team that actually works because I tried Hitmonchan with like 3 different variation teams. I tried one with Hypno, I tried one with Doug Trio, I tried an all glass team with Magneton, and nothing was working. And I finally came up with a team that allows it to work. And basically, how you need it to work is it's very glassy. It gets destroyed by Charmers and Hypno. So you need something that can absorb a lot of energy and deal with those, and you need something that can spam and grab shields. So Shadow Ninetales for grabbing shields and having good matchups in sort of like your main meta there. And then Snorlax to absorb a ton of energy. All of them are Shadow, as you can see, to add that added sort of shield pressure. Is Hitmonchan good? No, it depends on how you what's your definition of good. You're gonna see in a few matchups here. It can beat Pidgeot straight up. I found that out today, and I'm gonna showcase that battle. Um, it has some play, not a lot. So let's take a look and see how it does. Uh, Ninetales into Machamp here. So this is pretty okay. I need to try and sneak one in here because we're both gonna, I think, gonna get to the next move at the same time-ish. So if I can sneak one in, and he snuck one in, so that's not good. I think I'm now gonna be outpaced to the next move. So what you're gonna see here is, if I remember correctly, we CMP tie here. Yeah, so I lose this. I'm gonna shield just because I think I can get it back. If they shield, I don't want to get farmed down. So I'm actually just gonna go right into Hitmonchan and see how we do here. So let's go. We both simultaneously swap, and this is it. So 2, 3, 4, and I could have thrown it before. I just wanted to go as low as I can, get to the move. It's a half normal, so that did a lot of neutral strip damage. That'll do super effective. Take it out, and I get a couple more there, which is great because now I can just come in here, sacrifice this because I can't have my Snorlax take a cross chop here. So sacrifice this, come in, lick down, able to do it. What do they have in the back? They have a Sand Slash. This game is over. I didn't know how much a superpower does. I knew it's like double weak to fighting, so I assumed it would one shot. So I'm like, let's just take one move just in case and lick a little more, and then superpower. I think one superpower would have taken it out because I'm a Shadow and it's double weak to fighting. So take it out for the win. So there you go. Hitmonchan takes out Pidgeot. No problem. Next match, Nidoqueen lead here. Okay. They are building up to the Earth Power. Was that enough for an Earth Power, or is that one short? I think that was enough, so I shield it. The bad news is, and they sneak one through there, so that's not great. They shield back, and I'm like, they're going to get to the move quicker, so I just need to throw here. And I did not throw in time, so this is probably going to take me out. No, 1 HP short, which is amazing, because now this is going to add shield pressure, or it's going to take them out. I don't think it's just take him out actually. So it's a non-shadow, so that's okay. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna lick. I'm gonna take the move on this, and then I will probably, depending on what comes in, bail into my Hitmonchan as long as it's not like a Hypno. Yes, perfect. It's a Lickitung. So here we go. Come in, you normal Lickitung here. So as you can see, even a Lickitung, which doesn't really throw hard, body slam still puts me in the yellow. And I was like, okay, let's go as much as I can. I'm in the red. Let's throw this. Hopefully I can get this off and take it out. Thunder Punch is not even enough to take it out, but I get to the next move, which is amazing. And it's a Magneton. Oh, so they're double weak to fighting. That is not good for them. I'm probably going to grab a shield back here too, just because I'm going to hit hard. And those two counters takes it super low. I can now superpower for the win here. It was a good game. So as you can see, even in like good matchups, it's still so glassy that you need to like, you'll be in the red or you're going to need to shield. That's kind of what I found today. Like a Dugong matchup, you can like counter down, but you need to like still shield the Icy Wind. Electro lead here. Not bad. Is this one that keeps throwing foul play if I remember? Yeah, for some reason this Electro just kept throwing foul plays. I'm like, are you not running Discharge? Like, why aren't you throwing a stab type move here? So I snuck a Fire Spin in there, which is good. They throw the foul play, which I was like, okay. I've already got one shield. Let's try and get the second shield here. And I do get the second shield. Are they going to be able to get me down all the way? They are. So I got to come in and absorb it on the Snorlax here. They do throw, I think, a second foul play. Because I was like, what are you doing? Foul play still hurt, right? And they switch into Dugong. So here we go. Let's punch, 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 punch. So the thing is, I played this matchup before. Counters and a Thunder Punch, even before an Icy Wind, does not take it out. So I learned from a mistake earlier. Let's take the extra energy, Thunder Punch this. So you have some energy coming out of this to throw here. So I have some energy, and it's a Hypno, so I'm glad I have this. I don't think there's a difference between the Thunder Punch, Ice Punch. They're both non-stab. I think they're both same damage, so just through whenever I'm going to get destroyed there. I have a shield, which is good. I'm going to need to just get this out of here because I know I need to take care of the Dugong, and I can survive one. I know I can survive one, so I need to let it go because I think the Dugong has a move, and I can just lick down. Yeah. Oh, it's Electrode, right? The Electrode has a move, and that would hurt a lot more than a non-stab punch. So I am able to lick down here, just throw the Body Slam, take this out for the win. Yeah, so that's just recognizing that the Hypno was a non-shadow. If it was a shadow, I'd have to shield, but it was a non-shadow, so I could just let that go and save my shield for the Electrode. Snorlax in the lead. I can take a Body Slam. Do I get and build up to the Overheat and fake it? Take the Body Slam, Overheat, fake it, and then swap out here. Oh, I just swap out immediately. I don't even throw it yet. And this is important on timing. So I'm going to get shredded here, but I can sneak in 2 counters for every confusion. So I got 1 there, and they're not able to take me out, so I'm able to get the second Thunder Punch in. So that's huge. So it's a terrible, terrible matchup, but because I'm able to just time it properly, I took Hypno to the red, which is insane. It's a non-shadow, which means it's just running probably Thunder Punch, Shadow Ball. So these Thunder Punches aren't going to do anything to me. So I can just come in here, lick down. Don't even need to take a second Thunder Punch. That's great. Out comes the Snorlax. I'm building up a bit. We CMP tie. I don't think it's a superpower, but I shield anyways. We CMP because I can just bail because I have, I think I have a move on my, but they let it go anyways. Oh, and it's a Lapras. So I have a ton of energy. So I'm at the Weather Ball. I'm going to bait here. And I'm going to shield here and then bait again. Because if you're shielding here, I think I'm going to throw this in my baiting one. Because if you're shielding there, their best guess is that you baited once, you're going to throw the Overheat now and then bail. But they don't know how much energy I have. I have enough to bait and get to a move here. So able to bait twice, Overheat here for the win. Ninetales, you are a beast. And then in the next matchup, we have Ninetales against Pidgeot. So not a great matchup, not a terrible matchup. These gusts are just going to add up way too quickly. So I'm going to build up to the Overheat again. I expect to shield because even if they want to throw Feather Dance here, they can. But I was like, no, I'm going to sneak another one in before you can. This wouldn't take it out, but it's going to force a lot of pressure, and they do double shield here, so that's great. So I'm pretty low now. So I come in either with it's just Feather Dance. So I'm going to reset, and I'm going to just go, you know what? I know I'm going to take a lot of damage here, and I'm going to let this go because I expect to bait again because there's no point of Brave Birding me. That saves a little bit of energy and take me out, and out comes a Marowak. So able to get just a move off, which is perfect because I have a super hard answer for a Marowak in Snorlax. Plus I have 2 shields. So they can only throw Bone Clubs. And I was like, okay, how much does the Bone Club do? And it obviously doesn't do much, but I'm a Shadow. So these Fire Spins plus Bone Clubs are starting to add up, and I can't throw the Body Slam because it's resisted. So I'm like, I need to start shielding these because these Bone Clubs Fire Spins are going to add up. And I know I'm going to need to take another one, so I don't know if I can, quite honestly. So I think I probably have the double shield here because my thought process is you're just loaded with energy here for the Pidgeot that comes in and whatever comes in the back. So throw this right away at the Pidgeot, get it out of here. You still have something in the back, and it is a Graveler. So I almost had 2 superpowers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this first one, not hitting all the bubbles. Does not take it out. Let's reset that immediately, absorb that on there, get to a second superpower, take this out of here. So just kind of recognition that, I mean, I kind of got lucky that a superpower was super effective, but I assume that like a multiple moves Snorlax could take out whatever's in the back. There. Hypno lead. Non-Shadow Hypno makes this a little more trickier because the Weather Balls and Overheat are less threatening, per se. So they threw early, so I knew it was just a Thunder Punch. I'm going to bait here. And then if they shield, which they do, then I can go for the nuke here. And they try and overcommit there. So I can bait here. It's unlikely that, no, I can go for the nuke here. It's unlikely they'll double shield a Hypno, and there you go. Up a shield. They have a Nidoqueen coming in. Okay. So I'm like, it's unlikely. I'm going to come in here just to absorb energy, because that's kind of what you do, right? Save the shields for Hitmonchan. And out comes a Machamp. So this is what I do in this matchup. When you have a shield, you can shield. Your Shadow's counters seem to be doing more than theirs. And you're able to take it out, have a bit of energy coming out of this. I can throw the Ice Punch here. They're not going to be able to get me down, so I can go back-to-back Ice Punches here. And do a lot of shape damage, and then I should be able to take this no problem. Oh, I can't go double. Oh, man, that's too bad. I mean, it won't matter. I don't think it'll matter in the ending. This is going to be close. I let it... Oh, is this the one I lost because I... Yeah, I do lose this one. I remember this one because I'm like, should I have shield? I lost by 1 HP there. And I had a shield. But the problem is I think they would have got to the move ahead of time. Maybe that was dumb. I don't know. Sort of like game of inches there. Dugong matchup. I just go for the... Because we get to the Water Pulse and Overheat at the same time. So I'm just going to go for the bait, expecting them to shield. And they shield again, which is great. I am going to shield, I think, because it's unlikely that they bait Icy Wind here. So I baited. They did not. So I'm way ahead on energy. I know what the moves... So I'm going to throw here. Trying to grab a shield or take it out. They do shield. So I'm like... If I get taken out, I get taken out. If they bait me again with if they bait me with Icy Wind, I'll just reset. So come in with the Hypno, simultaneous swap, which is huge for me. Again, I make this mistake. So this is the problem with this Hitmonchan. Non-stab crappy punches do nothing on these thick normal typings. So that almost takes me out. So it's almost better just to like, if you're going to play this matchup, and I get just shredded there, but I'm okay because I have a good alignment here. So if you're going to run Hitmonchan and you get into that neutral matchup where you're against a good matchup where you're against ice or normal typing, it's almost better just to counter as much as you can, shield, counter them down, come out loaded with Thunder Punches and Ice Punches to add some pressure. So they try and snipe here. I'm going to hit them with the superpower. It's going to take them out. One shot, I reset there, and I can take them out here. No problem, easy win. Yeah, so just keep that in mind if you're running. You can. It's an easy win in the one shield. It's just you need to shield because you're pretty glassy. And I can tell this is already not sped up because it is going so slow. So I guess I forgot to speed up, which means I forgot to speed up. There may be volume on this, so hopefully there's not too much volume. Dugong here. This one I go straight for the Overheat. So as you can see, like it depends on the matchup. I do play some of these differently. Some I just go for the nuke, some I don't. And they do shield again. So I think the previous one is probably better where you just go for the bait. And I let this one go. And this one's a bait. So completely opposite of what I just said. I'm going to reset, come in here, and I'm met with a Wigglytuff. So the only positive is that Wigglytuff is half normal. So these punches, counters are doing neutral. And because I'm pretty attack heavy, between the counters and the Thunder Punches, I'm able to take this down to the red. So I have 2 good answers here. I know I'm going to have to eat a move. So I'm just going to come in here thinking that I'll just fire spin down And if I need to shield, I shield. I don't even need to shield. Out comes the Dugong again. So I'm like, okay, same thing. Let's just grab a shield, grab the last shield, or take this Dugong out. So I threw the overheat and they double shield again. So I'm like, okay. So I want to get out of here, but my switch clock is not up. So they're going to 100% bait me with Icy Wind, but I have to shield no matter what because I've got enough energy on there that I do not want this to go down. So I'm going to shield, get out of here, reset on Dugong. Out comes a Nidoqueen, which is not bad because I always let the first one go just because the second one's going to do more. Able to get to the Body Slam off here. The problem is one Body Slam won't take it out, so I'm probably going to have to shield the Poison Fang anyways. Yeah, because you just get severely outpaced here. So I can do a Body Slam, but this Body Slam is not going to take it out. And then I should be able to shield. I'm watching my switch timer because I know the switch timer is going to come up soon that they may try and catch here. But I don't think they can get out before I get this off. No, because my switch timer is pretty locked too, and I made that switch pretty quickly. So I'm going to go up a bit here. And I'm like, oh no, I can just leg it down and then take this for the win. I should throw Superpower, but I was like, as you saw, I clicked Body Slam. I'm like, oh, I do have Superpower. Click. And then I'm like, no, I already clicked Body Slam. So that's okay. I already have a move on the Nidoqueen, on the Ninetales anyways. So throw the move and take this out. So this is the difference between 1.5 speed and 0 speed up. So this is a 0 speed up. So I know I'm trying to do 1.5 to make them a little quicker than this, but forgot to do it on the last battle. Anyways, that is the team. So it has its play. Would I recommend it if you're making a strong team? No, I would not. If you were trying to grind, you know what? Just playing this matchup here, Shadow Ninetales and Shadow Snorlax are an amazing core together because you have both of them can deal with your core of Hypno and Nidoqueen. So both have pretty decent matchups there. Your Overheat can one-shot a ton in neutral matchups. You have the superpower for the normals there. And you will sort of Mew and a Ninetales, which will be a problem. Not a Ninetales, Mew and a Marowak, which will be a problem for the Ninetales. So if you want to actually if you want to play a few more days of Kanto Cup and you want to really run, I would recommend Ninetales, Snorlax core. Maybe put something in to deal with it. Again, you can go Hypno if you want to deal with like a fighter. You can go Dragonair as a third sort of coverage move. Like I really like Dragonair using it, so I could go Dragonair as like a third Pokemon coverage. Leaves you a little vulnerable to Ice, but Ice is like the Lapras and stuff. You can take that matchup with the Ninetales. So if you replace the Hitmonchan with pick your third, could even do Nidoqueen, Hypno, Dragonair. Like try a third in the spot with the first two. It would be a really strong core if you're trying to run a bit. So that is it. I'm going to look at the submissions right. I said I'd look at the submissions. I'm going to look at the submissions now and maybe do one of those tomorrow. And that is it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.